Okay, it's a weird one, I'll grant you. I can't remember where this came from. Did it just appear on Steam? I can't remember. But it's odd, so it caught my eye and I thought, what the hell, we'll give it a go. You can probably see I've been messing about with the stream layout just ever so slightly again. Get just a wee hint of that border back. Because I think my thumbnails on YouTube were missing it. But I love you, Colonel Sanders. Apparently, in Japan, KFC is a big deal. Like, KFC is what you would have for your Christmas dinner in Japan. Which I find weird. Angel Media. Oh my god. Hey, how you doing, Bright Angel? Dark Knight. You're always be Dark Knight to me. It'll be weird calling you anything else. What's the shocked face? Mark playing this? Why not? I'm not quite expecting the confusing results of Doki Doki Literature Club, but we'll throw it out there. I've had it in my Steam library. I've been curious. I'm curious about trying it. And I love the Colonel's chicken, so to speak. How you doing anyway, man? You alright? You sent me a thing earlier saying you were going to stream today, did you? Enter your name. Mark. Chicken. I'm going to really want to end up on a KFC out of this. Do you know what I've had in my head all day? Creme brulee donuts. I saw it on Reddit or something and it was just like, oh my word, that looks amazing. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. You get a chicken on your wall. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Okay, so that's annoying. Yeah, that sounds more like me. Smack that clock, definitely clock. Okay, so get like a bucket of popcorn chicken over here. We're idolising a chicken over here. That looks like a KFC lunchbox. You know, like the big boxes you get. Weird. Okay, so we're going to cooking school, which is something I could actually use because I'm abysmal. Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Probably a chef's outfit, not the right word, uniform, a chef's uniform, it's maybe the right thing. You need to take this seriously or allow yourself to daydream. No, you've got to take this seriously. We need a job, damn it. But make sure to be prepared, right? Blah. You bust through your morning checklist, teeth brushed, hair combed, pits deodorized. Nothing can stop you now. Don't stop me now. I'm having such a good time. You confidently grab a biscuit. A biscuit? That's an American kind of thing, isn't it? A biscuit's something they have for breakfast. Biscuits and... yeah. That's not what we would refer to as a biscuit. You comfortably grab a biscuit, stride out the door and head off to class. Just what you need to get your blood flowing. Because it's KFC sell them in the States. I'm not 100% sure where they are. Standing in the court, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. If that's a cooking school, then that's a... jeez, oh, my high school didn't look that good. Here comes your lifelong best friend, Miriam. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. The pose. But no, I mean, you can't see it, it's like Victoria Beckham. Go, pal. Good morning, Mark. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? I'm not putting on a girl voice. Actually, I am, because I sure am excited and a little nervous. You have to admit, the production value of this is actually pretty high. There is a bit of software you can get. I'm pretty sure. Hopefully my mic muted there while I sneezed. I'm pretty sure there's a bit of software you can get that lets you create these adventures, isn't there? This style of game. No female voice, no. Hang on. What's the... It's just... I can't do a high voice. It's just that this morning I made breakfast for... I sound like Kermit the Frog, Miss Piggy. It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. No, that's the one. Hey, there's some of my little hosts coming in. What if hang on, wait, let's try this. What if I fail? Classic Miriam. Raised by Master Chef parents, she's always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together and you rescued me from the quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great. But with University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, that's a bit of a mouthful, isn't it? Famous 3-day only seminars, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. A sweet girl, Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic, haven't they all? This summer she got so nervous about her first guest that she chipped a tooth practising on a mannequin. That's not something you tell people. Long hair looks better on me. That is actually my wife's avatar, so that just makes it even weirder. Should you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief? Change the subject. It's good. I don't want to gossip. Better pep talk her. Remember last month when we saw the fortune teller and had her tarot cards read? The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares. I've been trying to forget. This is obviously a terrible pep talk. I know she looked spooky, but she was so sweet, and she told you that you were destined for great things. I need practice mode if I ever want to do voiceover work. Remember that card with the fancy looking tower? And that other card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit? It's a red suit. I've been waiting so long to meet a handsome fellow I could call my own. But she's still doing the girl power thing, yet she's like crying. And I'm sure you will soon. In no time, we'll be graduating, and you'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. Why would you say in no time twice there? That sounds stupid. As you talk Miriam up, you can feel her nerves beginning to ease. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all, and if not, at least I have these killer bangs. Another American thing. Like, I know what bangs is, like a fringe. Don't know why they call it bangs. It's weird. Can you believe I cut them myself? Yes. Yes, I can. Pizza Cat playing this game made me realise what love really was. Oh, that's scary and sweet. Love is KFC. And I really want a Zinger Tower burger now. I was talking to my wife about this game this morning, saying I was going to play it, and both of us ended up wanting KFC. You can definitely believe it. Burn. I cannot believe it. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. Man, this just makes me want to play Doki Doki Literature Club again. That was beautiful. Hey! It's Ashley with the weirdest spelling I've ever seen. Your arch rival. She's totally evil. She's totally evil. But you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants. She knows it. I keep forgetting I'm meant to be a girl on this. I think. I'm assuming. Hello, Ashley. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. Chicken shins? Is that an insult? You leave Mark's shins alone, they're perfectly normal shins. This is weird. For one night only, Mark becomes a few. One night this week. You can't stand Ashley. Even her name's annoying. You know for a fact it's actually Ashley, but she had to add extra letters. I thought that was spelled weird. Now that is an incredibly short skirt she's got on. Wait, oh no, I went mouse for a second there. If anyone here knows what perfect shins looks like, it's us. When did shins become a thing? Are guys into shins now? We're not going to let you or your really weird insults get to us. It was a weird insult. Across the quad you see Ashley's best friend Van the Man. He stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. I'll do that too. I'm doing that right now. No lie, the rocking glutes. It works. It works. How you doing anyway, Pizza Cat? You good? Ahem. Van Van? You Ran. I'm not sure if he's got a skin-coloured top, or if he's just wearing a leather jacket and some sort of apron? Yeah. I don't... The character design is getting worse and worse and worse. You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van Van have been just as close as you and Miriam. Miriam, but substantially more devious. I feel like the narrator in Rocky Horror at this point. Hey Scarlett, how are you doing, doll? How you keeping? Mark, I can't believe that University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, they need to shorten that. UCS, I'm going to call it UCS, would ever allow people like you to attend as students. No, I'm being a bit too on. Wait. I know, right? You think they would just hand us our diplomas now? Or maybe hire us on as professors? You amateurs could learn a lot from us. How you doing, Scarlett? Ah, thank you very much for the host, though. Are you keeping? Things moving on nicely? Are you keeping well? Is it all good? I hope it's all good. Like exciting. With the first day of school about to start, there's just not time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. First day of school, it's a 3-day course, is it not? I think you actually spend less time if you really want to work at KFC. Let's go, Miriam. I'm good, thanks, surviving. How are you? I am good. I'm fine. Monday again tomorrow, but work's still a bit weird, kind of coming and going. But yeah, it's fine. It's all fine. How you liking this game? I'm finding it unusual. I'm kind of liking it. The character design's interesting. Like this guy on the left, that is a short skirt, and this guy on the right, I don't even know. Like the hair, the like half apron, that belt. What's going on with this guy? How they do realise they're going to be working in a KFC. Not to this KFC because I haven't played this for 5 minutes and I really want a KFC, but this is an odd choice all over, I think. It doesn't really seem to be on brand. Let's go, Miriam. Wait. Psh, see you later, losers. As you approach the door, you see a goofy looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. I don't know what to do with this. I think the kid just... Why is there a ghost? Reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. Is it weird? I love you. I think you mean thank you? My name's Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old. Someone like this also be a student in the school. He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob. I guess he's reading it upside down. Wow. Okay, Bob. You had such fun with this game, so it's good. It's I know they're kind of taking a shot at the genre as a whole. And the only one I've really played of this was Doki Doki. But seems good for a laugh. This game is just bad. I think this is going to be one of these games that's so bad it's good. Hey, I'm going to call him Bob. I'm going to call him Bob. Hi Bob, I'm Mark, so... Are you going to make me hold this door all day? Nope. And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. I'm not going to be able to keep this up. Is it just me, or is he kind of cute? Oh, come on, set your sights higher. Doki Doki Literature Club is amazing. It is. It is. It was. And look, one of the characters, Monica, in it, there was somebody when I was playing it on Twitch whose name was like Monica is awesome, and was talking to me in character, and it's an experience. It's not. It's amazing. You have to play it. Don't find out anything about it beforehand. It's just awesome. It's getting new content. Oh, cool. Mr. Awesomanity. Awesomanity. You need to play Doki Doki. Have you not played Doki Doki, Scarlet? You need to play it. You need to play it. You need to stream it because it just messes with you, and it's yeah. I don't want to say too much, but it's amazing. It's amazing. I'm really enthusiastic about it. Like, it came out of nowhere and really just it stuck with me. No, he is not cute. I think it's just you. Yeah. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. Look, it's some KFC on the board. I wonder who that guy is. He looks a bit like Scott Hanselman. What class doesn't start until 12 in the afternoon? That would be good. Everything else seems fairly normal, although I'm definitely getting Doki Doki vibes. A scruffy looking pooch takes his place at the podium at the front of the class. Is our teacher a dog? It's downloading now, looks interesting. Oh, brilliant! Brilliant! I can't wait to watch you playing it. Yes. Put a couple hours aside one night and I'll sit and watch you playing it because I love it. Okay, so now I need to be a dog, hang on. Now, quiet down everyone. Who is this unreasonably cute pup and why is he in our culinary class? I'm not going to be able to keep this up. You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCS. :AL, I'm not doing the AL. Please call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof. What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. Okay, first of all, KFC is not fine dining. I do not think a dog cooking would be sanitary. I have issues with this school. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom. Why? I'm chilly, someone close the window. And then he walks in. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. Okay, so is he a student then? It's him. It's... If it isn't my favourite student, Harland. Is that the Colonel's name? Is it Harland? Harland Saunders? Sanders? It's not Saunders, it's Sanders. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles, sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence. Please, call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. Hang on. Ashley. And this over here must be Sweaty Switzerland. I need to get more mean girls. Sweaty Switzerland. Maybe we should open that window back up before Faucet Pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. Hold on just a second. Nobody talks to my friend like that. You two both know my name, we were in the same kindergarten class, and what is with you and all the really weird insults? Besides, when Marge sweats, it's not gross, it's beautiful. Look at that shimmer. Yeah, it's true. Men sweat, women glow. You take a moment to clean yourself up. With what? In class? What? Okay, that's a thing I need to click. It's a good thing you didn't forget about that deodorant this morning. This classroom is hot, hot, hot. How am I meant to voice that? Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules. Welcome to University of Cooking School, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears, there will be blood, there might even be really adorable tiny food. Sounds good. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle where lift your sparks and compete in the broom cooking arena. Broom cooking arena? Just then, Another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Mark the puppy. I'm not a puppy, I'm a professor. Hi guys, sorry I'm late. Hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss. Quiet! Later class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Oh, look at the dog ears. Oh. Woof. Don't you recognise me? This is my 3rd year in this school with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Oh, this poor guy. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Harry Potter. Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. You turn to see the student's Sprinkles is referencing who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. Someone was clearly drunk when they came up with the plot for this. The class bursts into laughter. Oh, Clank, you rascal. Sprinkles walks into the classroom. Sprinkles walks in the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose in the air and takes a deep sniff. That's offensive. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket, but what kind? Well, it's got to be chicken snack, doesn't it? You reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkles' eyes goes wide as he locks onto it. His favourite. How convenient. Well, I think there might be some competition for a new star student. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hands slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. Nice. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavours on them at all times. True that. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds opened to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favourite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only 2 options remain. Hey Mark, there's still a seat here. It seems that no one has claimed this seat next to me if you're interested. I'm already in a quandary. Do I go sit with my long-term best friend? Or do I ditch them and go and sit with the rather handsome Colonel? Who, well, the point of the game is I'm supposed to be seducing him, but at the expense of my friend. Let's be cutthroat. We're going with the Colonel. You move to take the seat by Colonel Sanders. It appears he brought no books, pens or pencils. However, his perfect upright posture shows off a seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn. Thanks for offering me this seat. I've only had 2 rules. Do all you can and do the best you can. This is the only way you ever get that feeling of accomplishing something. That's so inspiring. A little off topic if you ask me, but okay. As soon as you've settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Back to the dog. Think fast, it's time for a pop quiz. Yay, a quiz about me! This incredibly important and surprising short quiz will tell me if you are ready for life at culinary school. Keep your knives sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question 1. Train A is travelling to point B and train B is travelling to point A. How important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Extremely. That's right. Forest is to tree as chicken is to a feather? a slam dunk. It's not really feather, is it? Because Forest is many to 1. Many to 1. Slam dunk. That's wrong. It was feather, okay. What's the most efficient eating utensil ever created? A spork. That's right. What food is best for a broken heart? Anything as long as it's prepared with love and not too much salt. That's right. The Sprinkle's a good boy. He's a talking dog that teaches at a culinary school. He is the best boy. That's right. Your total score is 4 out of 5. Only one wrong, not too shabby. You might just do alright, kid. Switch back to me. You look up to see Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He nods with approval. Back to the dog. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch! Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten in. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. There's a college nearby me, it's about 2 miles down the road, and it has a 5-star restaurant in it. We're teaching culinary skills and Somali and front of house. It teaches all of them, so they basically run a 5-star restaurant year round. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. My mouth is actually watering right now. Do you smell that? It must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? No, I just wanted to apologise for my tardiness. You see, I was... Howdy folks, I'd like to make an announcement. Why have I adopted a southern accent here? Is it going to stick? Let's find out. Hey, it's about lunch. Everyone cheers. Bye. Shh. It's weird that it keeps the eyes and stuff in the same place, like the jawline and the eyes stay in the same place. Lunch, lunch, lunch. She said shh. In honour of the new semester, I've prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. Giraffe. That was a misclick. That must be the smell I smelled. Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumours true? Man, I should have made a bunch of different faces for this, shouldn't I? Is this? Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head, its contents glimmer in the light. I fucking want some KFC now. Piled higher, huge pieces of chicken breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. I'm going to KFC for lunch tomorrow. The aroma envelops you and begins to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? A novel concept. They'll never catch on. I want KFC, me too. Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. It's my motto. For years I've been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavours. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I'll say about that. What do you think? We want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Pshaw. Nah, my dude, nah. I'm just drafting the last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is poison. Got him. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick part. You get to see what Zinger Ashley's prepared to follow up. Zinger Twister. But she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just like writing in my diary. Kind of weird Southern Valley ghetto. Yeah, what? Oh, I mean, no, I can't get Southern in my head now. Yeah, and I was, no. Stop. I'm trying to think of Clueless in my head to get the kind of voice. Yeah, and I was just like writing in my diary. No, what the hell was that? Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent. As she slides closer to Colonel Sanders, she realises that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. Ring P need to mess with more? What? What you saying? Oh, please. Well then, the man, if you don't want any, look at, she's got chicken on her leggings, or knee eyes, or whatever they are. I'll take his. Ah, Rempe versus Game Engine. Okay. Well, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it. Dude. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Hey, D-Live team. We're currently being featured on the D-Live homepage. Yay! Welcome in, D-Live peeps. And happy to have you here. How do I do my D-Live emotes? Stickers. I love my stickers. Oh, hi, Mark. I love D-Live stickers. Better than the emotes you get on Twitch. Right, okay, yeah, I'm impressed. Easy now, there's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. Hey, Benji, thank you very much for the follow. We're playing some I Love Colonel Sanders, or no, that's not the right name. I Love You, Colonel Sanders? That's the right name, isn't it? We're playing some Colonel Sanders. What the fuck is this game? It is a dating simulator where basically you're at college, you're at food college with Colonel Sanders, and I think you kind of try to seduce him. It was a weird marketing experiment by KFC, but it's definitely worked because now I just want to eat the crap out of KFC. It's weird. It's weird. I found it and I thought I'd give it a go. I'm trying to do the voices and everything. It's not. It's like bad theatre. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of this bucket, and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. How much of an advert is this? Alone with your taste buds, gripping your drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Save the moment, never minute tells you about Colonel Sanders' colour. Yeah, swim towards the light. No, don't go to the light. The flavours in your mouth are beautiful, pure, heavenly. What a guy. Makes me cry. And I did. Alone with the flavours, you feel something that can only be described as love. For a man, for a flavour, are they the same? After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. I'll bet you do. You approach Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he's doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. I'm trying a southern accent. This is the best I can do. What exactly was on that chicken? Oh, how bold of you to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavours that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. What's going on with this eye? What's going on with this eye when I do this accent? It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester's only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. Then it came started as a piss take and had it off, did it? I don't even know where it came from. Did somebody maybe make it as a piss take and then KFC ran with it? He's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun? You got moxie, I'll give you that, kid. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. There's one ingredient that you can't tell I use. You'd never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. I want to see. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared, while everyone else is still in the cafeteria. You decide to look for him, creepy stalker. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again, howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school's buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. Why? He's like maybe 23 or something. What's with the white beard and stash? It sounds like you've got big plans. I dare say the biggest. I'll leave my mark on this world, you can bet on that. Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality. Meg him to show your own strength. Doesn't sound like a good idea. Wow him with a big idea to add an additional ingredient to really spice things up. Don't mess with the Colonel's recipe. Be modest, but thoughtful. Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now you've got his attention. The flavours were complex but comforting. The interplay between salty, savoury and peppery. It was perfect. God damn it, I want some KFC. I appreciate the compliment, Mark. I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know we've only just met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. Definitely piss takes, considering my first professor was a dog. You step into the massive cooking arena where the afternoon lessons will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Wait. Look at this place, it's magnificent. Finally we get to show our stuff. Why is she southern as well? I'm in a rut. Wait a second, oh no, we have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it? You're not going to blow anything. Run before Mark burns the place down. You kidding? I could burn milk. Like in real life, I am a terrible cook. You're not going to blow anything. Except maybe kisses to the crowds of fans you're going to earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations. Welcome students to the cooking arena. That's about Patrick Stewart or something, I don't know what's going on. For today's lesson we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Is there a chicken in here? There is! Oh! Hey Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of two, that is, me and you, if that wasn't clear. Want to be my partner? Right, hang on. I need to scroll down for this one. Sure, Mark. I'll prepare our station. Okay. Without you as a partner, Miriam's left standing all alone. Two different students quickly take notice. Hello, new partner. Clank, beep, boops. Oh, wait. Clank, beep, boops. What did they discuss you mean about cook? I mean, you've got, like, so bad. How did I make the ears pop off? That was cool. Ah, that's not good. Do it again. Oh my, two potential partners. I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. It looks like you have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? Clank. Because Pop is a disaster. Sorry, Pop, but I think Miriam would be partnering with Clank today. That's okay, I already ate. Clearly, because you're messy. It's not entirely clear if Pop's any idea what the point of school is at this juncture. Clank is clearly excited to some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth. Hold on there, Fit. Why the southern? Hold on there, fella. We don't even know the assignment yet. Technically, Clank might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about it. Think of Bender. Zzz. Tissue? I hardly know you. Clank judders and a panel shakes loose. You get the impression this is a sign of affection. Looks like you two will be just fine. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you two, for today's lesson we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Steak tartare? Using octopus? Ooh. Your grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy. Gravy's one of the best bits about KFC. I've always been something a down-home chef. Down-home chef? I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes. Wait. And gravy? I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes. No, please, let me. No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. Oh, no, I have lost it. Ah, looks like things are getting pretty fresh. What the? Oh god, these accents are awful. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? Why does that go? We're just cooking partners. Mind your own GD business. Sanders' heart is my business, and you better keep your fingers off of my man. Did someone call for me? No, geez, Van, while I'm over here crushing Mark's dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember? I think he's the one getting crushed. Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Oh, howdy there, Ashley and Van. Are we working on a quartet instead of a duet now? Actually, no, it looked like Mark was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is, these young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. I was going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. I'm not good at accents. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Doubt it. Don't be rude, Van. Personally, I have no doubt whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, what's with the rock music? It might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense. No, nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing's clear, she's coming for your man. Step back, bitch. Ashley's really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Turn to Colonel Sanders in your time of need. I'm here to learn and express myself via my cuisine, not bicker with prima donnas. Partners were chosen at the beginning of class, so let's all respect the format, okay? You turn to Colonel Sanders to confirm you're on the same page. I chose Colonel Sanders, and Colonel Sanders chose me. Isn't that right? The businessman respects all fair agreements from contracts to handshakes. I took on Mark as my partner for this activity, and I stand by it. Based on your team's behaviour, I'd say you're perfect for each other. Neither of you has got Mark's natural talent or their loyalty. Being defended by Colonel Sanders leaves you feeling proud and full of potential. You look for Sprinkles in the hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realise in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly cream mashed texture with plenty of butter and cream for flavour. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hands. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain grey bowl, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy smouldering your nearly finished potato dish. Smouldering. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The result looks spectacular. Granny would be very proud. Colonel Sanders holds out a spork to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all of the madness, craziness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together you dig the utensil into the mashed potato, lift a heaping sporkful up, where you see Ashley with a sinister look. You know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. That bitch. And then, filled with rage, without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. Van, do something! Oh, tell me we've not started a food fight. Scooping up a finger roll, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realises it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Hold on right there, Mark. We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. Can I have potato faces? Man rushes back over, a covered dish in his hand. Mashed potatoes with gravy, pathetic. In just a few minutes I prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty braised tentacle octopus in my silky saltwater sauce, placed on a battle axe blade forged by my supreme chef ancestors. Not lying, I probably would try that. You've ignored me for too long, this ends now. It is I who will have first bite, and you will all look on with envy. What's going on with this poor kid? The interrupting student rushes at Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. Mark, if you're trying to make us all hungry, it's working. What is with the speed metal in the background? No, don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned in the process. The results could be quite toxic. Too late. It's been eaten. I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good. It killed him! Everyone step back, don't take another bite. You look back at the plate, the rest of it's gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slipped up by Pop. Oh my god, this is a massacre. Pop winces in pain just for a moment, and then is almost immediately back to his oblivious self. I like that this has turned into a ghost. Oh, you guys can't see my cursor. No, you can't see my cursor, can you? Yeah, I like the third guy here's turned into a ghost. That's curious. Pop. Oopsie. Tasteless poison. The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They're just motionless as statues. I bet we can't be fine. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds. I'm not sure the professors here make enough money. Ghost of student. Hello, I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by the really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home. What? Like for real? Oh, come on. No, wait. What is it? What? Like for real? Oh, come on. You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building's taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark, and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands on the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Listen to the romantic music. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today? Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realise I was making them. Mark's a shapeshifter. Well, they were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me of why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell me you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders. God, don't do this to me. Yes, Mark? There's something I need to tell you. Aha! Hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first. Oh jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day since, I've been working toward that dream. Day and night, never stopping, never resting. Also lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all of our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, you. Shut up. I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance, you hear a long, sad Sigh. Forget him, we're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. Just when it couldn't get any weirder. The Spork Monster is here to fight the hero. Let's see what have I got that could be the Spork Monster. I'll go with a Warthog. The Spork Monster is here to fight our hero. I do believe that he said, I think I left the fridge door open. Little nerds. How dare you threaten me just as I was letting down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level. Be afraid, be very afraid of me because I am a monster, see? Is he rhyming on purpose or is that just a coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fighting sequence. What will you do? Attack? You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with Love. Cook with Love does 1 damage. It just got real. That attack really upsets Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. Can I defend? Which defense will you use? Trepidation. You continue to stay back and endure whatever comes your way. Seems like a pretty weird strategy, but okay, sure, you do you. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? Attack. We're going in the attack. We're going to Cook with Love. 1 more damage. He's no quitter. Buffed up, ready to rumble. They go in the attack. Oh, I take 2 damage. If I take much more damage, I'm not going to survive the battle. We're cooking with love. Spork Monster's oozing cheese sauce onto the one in the quad. I wonder who's going to clean that. Feeling vulnerable, Spork Monster prepares its ultimate attack. Rounded Edge. Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Would you rather fight 1,000 normal chickens or one 1,000 times bigger chicken? Pot Pie Power Pinch. Pot Pie Power Pinch does 10 damage. Spork Monster is defeated. You saved me. Hey Alp, how you doing, man? We're playing some I Love You Colonel Sanders. And who doesn't love Colonel Sanders? I'm just starving for some KFC now. Like, I actually had a big dinner and I'm still starving for some KFC. And your Spork Monster spews steam into the night. How have you been anyway? You doing good? Spare this wretched beast. You managed to tamp down your disgust at the sight of this gnarly beast long enough to realise he's still a living creature with a pure soul. He deserves your pity, not your wrath. You gallant beast, and don't you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow. Yes, you're fine. That doesn't sound like an actual fine, that sounds like a meh. Me? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm definitely fine, but are you sure you're okay? Because that doesn't really sound it. That kind of sounds like things suck, but I hope you're actually fine. Spork Monster. I won't forget this, and I certainly won't be back like you said. Spork Monster scuttles off into the night. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but on closer inspection, it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name they've signed out is Borko. Borko? That name sounds strangely familiar. Blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realise that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your cover's been pulled up over you as you're tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. This game is weird. This game is very weird. Like, yeah, this game is just, I don't know how else to describe this. It's just goddamn weird. You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret. I want to know what it was. I bet it was like salt or pepper or something. It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the spot monster, she launches into a story of her own. Oh, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think it might be... I think I might like Clank. Like him? Like? I know, it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him, like him. We got to talking after class, and he's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in his high school? Can you believe it? No, but that does make complete sense. Yeah, but he was so popular that he was voted prom king at school and he didn't even go to it, and was also like convertible. He himself rode in at the front of the homecoming parade. I'm thinking maybe something got lost in the pressure cooker language translation there. Either way, maybe it would be best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders. You're Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in the school, most famous student to ever attend UCS. You're a thing now. Definitely connected yesterday. Ah, sure you did, you're great, why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? Your bestie's eyes light up. A secret ingredient? Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're rolling before continuing. So, this summer while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering. This can't be good. He told me all about his passion for spices. Secret spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals, and that if I did him a big favour, I could have some of my own. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice, he even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later when I cooked with him, a very strange feeling came over me, and then the flavour was unlike anything I had ever tasted. So she's cooking with cocaine. Yep. Why is the avatar so low down in the window? I suppose it's the hair in it. Like, I need more above my head when I'm like this, and it's more below my head like that. I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Whatever. Anywho, we both share an interest in cooking, so we stayed in touch, you know, like pen pals. I bet you would love to know more about new spices. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe, and besides, I only know one ingredient, so I doubt it would be much use to anyone. Cough, fibber, cough. Please, please, please! It would mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or from Colonel Sanders. I'm going to tell her. What do you think should do? No. No. You quite think of a fake ingredient. I don't know how, but it was Eye of Newt. You know it says it's some kind of witch's potion, but what can you do? Eye of Newt was actually a berry. Eye of Newt? Wow! Her eyes light up imagining such a thing, and you figure you've satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some typing in her phone. That's probably not good. We can ask her to confirm that she's definitely not texting secrets. You're interrupted. The wind rushes in. Cherry blossoms fill the air. It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school. On a horse, of course. Why not? Without ever acknowledging he's been watched, he does a short horse dance before dismounting with a flourish. He then slaps a beautiful creature gently in the rear, sending it running free into the countryside. That's what I want him to do to me. You're so struck by the sight and you lose the ability to speak coherently. Oh, I didn't realise anyone was watching. Don't worry, he knows his way home. Papa? You attempt to compliment Colonel Sanders, so the words don't come out right. Oh god. What a horseyful beauty you have. What a horseyful beauty you have. Dang it, that's what I just said. You're a good friend, Miriam attempts to cover for you. Oh, Mark just gets really nervous about people they like. What? This is not helping. I mean, they got food poisoning and were up all night. It was gruesome, you should have seen it. She gives you a wink and smiles as if to say situation handled. Can't blame a girl for trying. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you see your two rivals, Ashley and Van Van, are doing something bad. But the way they're hiding, you know it must be really bad. Like counterfeiting recipes bad, experimenting with restricted ingredients bad. I think the other girls already done that. Summoning a demon bad. You try and get a peek over Van Van's hulking shoulder, but he sees you coming. Well there, little one, I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Why don't you make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey? Let me stop acting immature. Immediately dress the rivals down for their immature behaviour. Culinary school is to be respected. This kind of nonsense is a waste of everyone's time. Now you've upset them. Oh, and you're the emperor of cooking, are you? You make the rules? I'm not sure you know a good meal if it ate you. Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity, it takes panache. And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil. Finally, I look at what they were hiding and you instantly recognise it. It's a book just like the one you found after your encounter with the Spark Monster. That's the same book I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom and its contents are secret. You notice that they haven't. Just because studying the book, they've got Pop pinned to the wall and they're tossing potato skins at him. We are playing. He's so Ralph Wiggleman. Ralphie, sweetheart. Before you can think any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Beep beep. Clank must be running late. He's such a hurry that he rolls right over Van Van's meaty foot. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts. Watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. He kinda did actually. Zwomp. Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language, not even from a stand mixer. Womp womp. No, your mother was a stand mixer. Van Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them. Girl's a bitch. Ashley's tone is completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely I must know that this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena at least. Or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got lofty career exploit. No, that's not the right way to say it. Hey, thank you very much for the diamond. That's really cool. Thank you very much. How am I today? I am good today. How is yourself today? I am currently a chicken. I love how the giblets wiggle. Giblets, that's what they're called, isn't it? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourself. Save it for the arena at least, or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I got a lofty career aspirations to focus on. I'm trying to act out as many of the characters as I can. Maybe I can help you with your business plan. Just then Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. This game is weird. You're doing great. You like all the different characters I have? Thank you very much. I'm trying my best. The accents are going horrendous. Like, so bad. I cannot do accents. Right. Students, please take your seats. I apologise for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town and my tiny legs are very, very tired. But I'm here now and I hope you're ready to learn. Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favourite fowl, the chicken. I could murder a bucket of KFC now. You want to pay attention to the lesson? Truly you do. Which is why in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name. But you can't help daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the important parts. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, Mark. Naturally, this appears to be a sample platter. Which item do you want to sample? A glass of water, a shimmering pepper, or a dog biscuit? Uncle Dog Biscuit? Because of the shape it's baked in, you assume the dog biscuit's a treat made by Sprinkles, an example of his own culinary talents perhaps. You reach out for it when Sprinkles jumps up and bites you in your cooking apron. Uh-oh. What kind of a monster would steal a dog's favourite biscuit? Yep, kinda messed that up, didn't I? Your apron's left in tatters, the entire class looks on in horror as you fall unconscious from the embarrassment. I never even got to taste it. Fade into darkness, but something is there. The Spork monster? Borko, what are you doing here? It's not your time, my friend. Your act of kindness has not been forgotten. You watch as your apron magically repairs itself. You won't have to live in embarrassment anymore. Thank you, my friend, wherever you are. Which item do you want to sample? Okay, we're going to go for the shimmering pepper. A brightly coloured pepper stands out from the other items. It sparkles in a most eye-catching way, so naturally you reach out, grab it, and eat it right away. However, your body is not prepared for the heat. The pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination. It feels like forever as you trip through the universe. Ghost of a student. Wait, I got this. My friend. Ooh. This guy again? I'm here to give you an important message. Ooh. You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. Ooh. Oh, you must do is. Cough, cough. Oh, I'm going to switch a couple of times here, aren't I? One's right at the bottom, one's right at the top. I was saying to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is... Ah, sorry, I think I still get some spice stuck in my throat. It's fine, I'll work through. Cough. To fulfill... Cough. The prophecy. Cough, cough. You must. You feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. Oh, man. Come to and find everyone is staring at you. Oh, God. That pepper was the last of its kind on Earth, and now it's gone forever. Think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention. We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch. Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim, and your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Can I save? No? Okay. Today's lunch will be prepared via timed competitive cook-off. The level of theatrics with these two is off the charts. Look, it's like an anime weapon meat cleaver she's got. Step up and tell them you're on. Bit of lunchtime competition, eh? Count me in. If I have to wait the tables with you fools before setting lunch down, then so be it. I'm not the fool, you're the fool. Good one, Van Van. I like your gumption, Mark. I'll be watching your performance. Everything he says has got a double entendre. Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely you put a stop to this madness. Now, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sportsing court. In a little sense, you breathe a sigh of relief. At least not until we turn on the timer. Just then, a huge light blasts you in the face, flashing the words "timer ready." That's what I'm talking about. Ooh. I stand corrected. The hard way builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away, and that's an original quote by me, in case anyone was wondering. I hope its message lifts you to victory. I say, like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now is my chance to shine. I will defeat you myself. You had this chicken and you made mashed potatoes gravy on day one, and you're feeling like you can really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for potatoes. Think fast, if the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. What boils at 100 degrees centigrade? Winner gets to rub my furry belly. When you need to season this chicken before you cook it, you don't know his recipe, but you have an idea. 11 herbs and spices. That's right. I'm headed in the right direction. Tail wagging intensifies. Now that you've got some basic steps going, it's time to elevate your craft. What state of mind offers the most flavour? Gratitude? That's right, you must never take this opportunity for granted if you hope to succeed. Your classmates are rooting for you, but actually simply stronger and faster. You better pick up the pace. When you were a child, your father told you never forget where you came from. Every day you meditate on his advice and you draw energy from that place. Now would be a great time to harness energies. Where does it come from? A small town where big dreams are born. This is your shot and you're not going to miss it. Ooh. Try to shut the noise of the arena out and focus on your cooking. What's the sound of success? Sizzling. That's wrong. Don't make me get the spray bottle. Next question. You notice Colonel Sanders out the corner of your eye. I believe in you, Mark. I'm not doing things just now because I want to rattle through this, but he's actually cheating you on, which we also makes it when he's watching you makes you totally forget what you were doing. Now you can think about it as Colonel Sanders. How many spoonfuls will give you a detective Philip? No. Yeah. Screwed that one. Grr. There's only one dessert cookbook. Which one do you take? What a hunk. I know, right? You know what? Shouldn't you be focusing on the challenge? You and Colonel Sanders exchanging wedding vows. What's that going to? Oh, you're really struggling to keep up. At the next station over, Ashley's begun plating the elements for dishes colourful and complex. To make up time, you toss your biscuit dough into a stand next to it as you do. The crowd gasps. Yikes! Zipped. I know you love nothing more than the scene and the plans utilising the kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch. I may not have any hands, but Mark does, and a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed. There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by going the easy way. When you hear everyone talking, you realise how seriously your area was. You shove your hand into the mixer to rescue your dough before it's over mixed. Mark! Wait, change. Mark! No! You're not fast enough, your hand gets stuck. It's immediately crushed by the spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. He shakes his head in shame. Oh my god, I'm blowing it. I'm absolutely blowing it. What you often find is that the easy way can turn out much more difficult. Everyone stop what you're doing right now. This battle is over. It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish. Thick thighs. Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on. Ah, that's too bad. And here I am with a complete dish ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner. No. It wouldn't be fair to compare the two on account of Mark's injury. You see Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he looks onto the dish. But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared. Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skipped straight to dessert. Into this white chocolate dough, you'll find a wide array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavour that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. I was going to ask Mark to do the honour, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand. Pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dough, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within. Inside you find a delicate fried cheese croquette. Top a slice of honeycomb, ice cream 2 ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry gelée. Hadoken, Autobag, thanks for the lemon. Hadoken. Thanks for the lemon, man, that's cool. Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed as he dips his finger into the chocolate sauce. Too fancy, innit? Never get that at KFC. Was it you get at KFC? Is that Blizzard? Can't remember. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley? Oh, you. As he places his sauce-covered finger in his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something into his ear. The applesauce sticks to his moustache. Internalise the rage. The rage burns so intensely within your eyes that they burst into flames. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash. Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried brow, you run for the quad to be alone. That went badly. That went really badly. Hey Aurora, thank you for the follow. I'm playing some I Love Colonel Sanders. And so far it has just done a good job in making everybody hungry. The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you, a storm rages. Hey Aurora? Aurora Nights. Aurora Borealis. How are you doing? What brings you onto D Live tonight? That's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. Whoever it is you're playing in this has got some serious confidence issues. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. Wait, when you get back to Colonel Sanders? I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixture and that small fire. We should get that checked out. I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef. Failure is a part of life, not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed in anything before? I'm trying to do accents and faces, and it's just this is like bad stand-up theatre. That's exactly what I think. Why am I putting an accent on them? Well then, think again. I wasn't always a man to see before you, enrolled in culinary school. How'd you say that with something accent? Incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Well, handsome, sure, I was born that way. But I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but I even failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. I wonder if that's true about Colonel Sanders. I didn't know. People see my delicate ribbon tie, my well-kept beard, and assume that I've got it all together, which is true now, but it hasn't always been. So tell us a bit about yourself, Aurora. Welcome in. Give us some chat. Tell us about yourself. Did you come via the front page? I saw a thing popping up. It was on the front page. How awesome is that? That's pretty cool. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. Aww. Oh no, back to the chicken. I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labour or money would deter me from giving the best I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changed his focus, you could see something igniting him. A burning passion. And a burning heart. It's about to burst. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure, it's honest, it's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. Oh, there's Bob back. Yay! Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening shadowy presence. It's a spark monster. Battle scar from the night before, you prepare for the worst. Orko? It is I. I know I said I wouldn't be back, but after the whole fight to the death thing, maybe you don't really see me anymore, but I just wanted to say that I was wrong to attack you, and I apologize, and I know what it's like having to look over your shoulder. Monster problems, am I right? Oh, thanks, Borko. I'm glad there's no hard feelings. Getting jumped by a giant creature in the dark of night can really rile a person up. I also wanted to apologise for the way I switched right into attack mode. That's true, I did. It's not a pig, it's a warthog, isn't it? Timon and Pumbaa. It's a spork monster. I know that you're strong at cooking school can put a person under a lot of stress. I actually used to go to the school. I was thought it was a spork monster, you see. I don't believe that you were human once. Well, no, I was a golden retriever, but it's still a student. Until one day, some mean kids with a magic spellbook cast a dark enchantment on me, and I was forever transformed. Close enough. Hakuna Matata. A magic spellbook. Precisely. I had procured a copy for myself, but somewhere along the way I've lost it. If you find such a book, I beg of you, respect it. You're a powerful chef, and shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat them through sorcery and guile. If you need me, don't fear. I will be there. Sounds like there are some bad cooks in the kitchen of life, Mark. Together, I'm sure we can defeat them. That was a bit of a weak accent. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss. Personal invite. You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it sounds like you're about to find out. I'll tell him, Mark, are you a top or a bottom? Stepping inside Santa's home, surrounded by these things, you start to feel a special bond with him. Okay, so we've got a chicken over here. We have him with the beard and moustache as a baby. That actually looks like a picture of KFC right there. Looks like you lived such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Each day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Wouldn't it be cool if you turned out to be the bad guy and he stole your recipe? Just like subvert expectations. Well, there is something. It's just a side dish I've been thinking with, trying to find the right balance of flavours and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he wonders what you're describing. It's meant to pair with something spicy or something crispy. Both, perhaps. Now you've got them right where you want them. Should you reveal it? Reveal it. You decide you're ready as ever to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Or you can talk yourself out of it to dive in head first. You reach into your lung bag. Lung bag? I present to you the original coleslaw. The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light. Magnificent. Together you chow down in the creamy slaw. You mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so that I can admire and taste it later and think back on this moment. Feel free to make more, but it seems like a very sentimental kind of game. He's stealing your recipe? Sure, why not? Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be right back in just a moment. Things are about to get interesting. You realise now would be the perfect time to do some snooping around the room for various items. Each seems to radiate memories and emotions. It's an urn. You realise the ashes of my past careers and business failures. Oh, that's just... Oof. Safe. Ah. So we could crack the safe. 11. And chicken be prepared. Sashimi style? Oh, that's... yeah. Oh, that'd be great. He frames a baby picture of himself. Oh. Why did that door just creepily pop open? Old version of the Colonel. I wonder who my friend Pete is. How much of this is based on real life stuff? Then the ghost of the student pops up. Are you thinking about heading into the world on a quest to avenge my death? Wait, what? I never learned her name out. I could tell you my name right now, it's... Can't you see him in the middle of something? Open a window, crack, and the ghost sweat out with the breeze. I like the way this is messing with all the typical tropes. Silver hair. Spun silver? So... Can you buy KFC scented candles? Man, no, I'd be hungry all the time. Summer of 69. Want to know the secret recipe ingredients? It's a real stuffed chicken. Okay, so it's leading me here, innit? Signature white suits. We're trying one on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we've been caught. I don't usually loan those out, but I must say, it does look good on you. Ah, crap, the jacket. You've got to take it off. Do we make a move? Fess up and tell the truth. We're making a move. This isn't that kind of game. Not that we blame you for trying, but still. Oh no, has it killed me? Oh, okay, so it's taking me back here. That's okay, so we're not too far back. I'll click through it as quick as I can to get back to where we were. So it's a spark monster. Okay, so don't try and hit on Colonel Sanders. It's not going to let you do that. Oh. Okay, so you give him the coleslaw either way. Oh, and it's that's rubbish. Okay, it's it's giving you the worst timeline. Clearly, it means that nothing matters in the game as long as you. Yeah. Okay, so that's kind of learning about the game here. Just rattling through as quick as we can. I really want some sashimi chicken now. Yeah, ghost of student, blah 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 blah. Okay, so we'll try on the suit. Fess up and tell the truth. I think I'll tell the feeling. Can't let anything get in the way of my dream. Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door. But the thought of leaving with such an emotional breakthrough gives you pause. You stop yourself. Colonel? Yes, Mark? I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow. Talk late into the night and drift off into a slumber. Dream sequence. Okay, so we're going into day 3 now. You wake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. I can never get the apostrophe right on there. Did you make the right decision on how to respond? Only time will truly tell. Today's a day that could change the rest of your life. Think about the new secret ingredient you just learned about. In some jurisdictions it's not even legal, but the recipe's a secret. How will they know? I want to know. Actually, I think popped up on Reddit not that long ago, and it was here's how you basically make it. It's like not the exact, but there was links to people who had got it almost spot on. Your thoughts are interrupted when he emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast. KFC breakfast isn't great though. Here we go, back again. Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up. It's meticulous. What is that? Is that like crumpets? Crumpets with butter and chicken? It's not really what I'd call breakfast. He tastes his food and it takes you on a journey. So would you say that we're the perfect match? How presumptuous. My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. Such confidence, such grace. Should have taken down a peg. It's good, but my rum made better. I know what you're going to say. I need to be better if I'm going to leave my mark on this world. A single tear begins to fill my corners. We say, oh no, I broke the Colonel. Now with the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Can we talk to you? You're in the verge of tears, unable to speak to him, the answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. There's still one more day of school. After all, the UCS AL waits for no one. You go home and find something surprising. Your best friend's waiting there for you. Why am I still a chicken? Where have you been? Because I had one heck of a night. I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something had happened. It's okay, I was just... Whenever it turns out you're fine, I can finally get you up to speed on the saga of Miriam. Sure, but... You'll not believe what happened to me after school today. I went on a date. I think I can believe that. Since I've been partnered up with Clank, he asked me to go out with him. Of course I told him you better keep your dad's turn to polite and respectful. I'm not that kind of girl. But he was just interested in spending one-on-one time together and getting to know me, so I said, yeah, sure, I can get to know a little metallic guy. That sounds rude. Long story short, he took me skydiving with his friends. Who the fuck does that on a first date? The things quickly spiraled out of control. Did she just say skydiving as if that's a typical first date? To go home with a talking pressure cooker. And now I'm not really sure where we stand. Don't give me any time to tell the whole story, however, bottling up the details your own night is just too much to bear. And I went on a date too, back to Colonel Sanders' house where I spent the night with him. You what? Nothing happened, but the emotional connection. Wowzers. Being obsessed with Colonel Sanders is wrong. You don't want to be right. Damn straight. After a short argument, you both agree to go your separate ways. When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the college. You can tell from a distance they're picking on Pop. Because he's Pop. What's a swirly? It sounds delicious. Nope. Oh, it's great. I'll order you one up right away. I'll have my swirly with sprinkles, please. You can get your swirly dip too. Why don't you pick on someone your own size? Because I'm literally the biggest person at this school. It is that horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school, but how dare picking such a gentle and beautiful creature? Those chicken drumsticks on her. You've got some nerve, Mark, suggesting I'm picking a defenseless horse. Now you're twisting my words, and I won't have it. You clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday's mixed acts makes you wince in pain. Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well just give up. Never give up. Ever. Colonel Sanders arrives just as it appears that things are close to boiling over. A naturally intuitive person, he senses that something's been going on. Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Mark, how's that hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be back in fighting form by this afternoon. Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I almost broke a nail winning so hard. Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What's he doing complimenting her? But what about the flavour of my delicate warm gooey chocolate sauce? It was clear that you were passionate about your food, passionate about how your food is received. That's a lot worse to say it was bland. Excuse me, Mark, I am more than capable enough to speak for myself. Maybe you could tell me more of your thoughts as we walk into class, Colonel. I am always interested in discussing the fine arts of fine food. See you inside, Mark. Annoyed by the Colonel's inability to see Ashley for who you know she really is, you walk across the quad. In an attempt to distract yourself, take out the spell book and start flipping through the pages. Whoa, that's the book? It looks like bad news. It's just something I found lying around. There would appear to be some sort of grimoire, but I really don't believe in that magic stuff. A grimoire? Like a book of spells? I don't know. Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful? I can think of one surefire way to find out. On the page covered with arcane warnings, cast only in case of extreme emergency. It says around the edges of the page. Thank you very much, Bert. It's the Colonel's one that I'm interested in. How you doing, man? You okay? How's life treating you? Yes, this is a weird game, and I swear to God I can actually taste KFC now. I'm in half a mind to go in the car and see if it's still open, because I've got a taste for it. I could use a spell here that says it'll erase anyone. Choose from my memory. If I scrub out the Colonel, it would probably help me focus better in the upcoming final. It's a terrible idea. That's way drastic. Couldn't you do something else, like anything else, like not rooted in dark magic? Maybe try a string around your finger. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, you are. Me? Aye, I'm fine. Plodding on as always. Plodding on as always. Had a couple of days off last week, which was good, but when you take a couple of days off and stuff gets arranged for you, but it's fine. I mean, running up and down to the school and stuff. Skin of the chicken we pull off, and it's just, oh yes, yeah, oh, I'm salivating at it. Gravy, the chips for the gravy. I want a Zinger Tower burger as well, and then some of the chicken, and popcorn chicken's okay. But got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of me and a pretty good excuse to try it out. Don't do it. Put the book away, it's almost time for class. Sprinkles is already in the room. So, the main professor is a dog. This is a weird game. He clears his voice to make a quick announcement. I want you all to know I feel something of a dog moment coming on, but I assure you it's nothing to be afraid of. This cute little nose scrunches up and begins to breathe quickly. Should we wait and see what happens? You follow his gaze, you see a tiny orange squirrel. he's going to bark at a squirrel. The gravy is so good. Yeah. KFC gravy is amazing. I like IKEA one, the gravy meatballs and chips in IKEA. Oh god, I could gorge myself on that. Every time you eat KFC your arse collapses, but you still go back. I'm okay with KFC actually. Depends how much of the chicken, the drumsticks you eat. I think because they're a bit greasy, but the rest of it I could eat it till it's gone out my ears. Sprinkles turns feral and runs to the window. He begins barking uncontrollably. Terence, I told you never to come back here. Terence, I will destroy you, Terence. So I've been trying to do voices and characters each time. Squirrel looks over, but doesn't GAF. I wonder, is that even a talking squirrel and who named him Terence? You better not show your chubby cheeks around here ever again. After he's satisfied his presence has been felt not only by Terence but any other squirrel, he returns to professorial tone. Professorial? I could go with time KFC shuts. I apologise for the outburst. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Mark, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom, you see. But before you can go further, Miriam's love drama spills over. I told you to save it for after class. Bzz, bzz. You think I wanted to be thrown from a plane strapped to a stranger? Miriam and Clank appear to be arguing, but you haven't learned to speak Clank's language of mechanical noises. Why is your face changing loads of times? Like, I'm being the characters. I'm getting in character. Also, this is just me at the weekends. Right, see, because it's Clank now, so we're... But no, you had to show off to your cool kid friends Jeff and Joe and J forever. Watch us form a triangle in mid-air as we descend. Triangles are the strongest shape, don't you know? Bzz, bzz. Yay, well, that doesn't make it a great day. Beep, I don't feel like this guy's got much emotional range. Now your Coco looks weird. Nah, I mean, it's true. Even out of context, it's true. Now take Jeff and Joan with you. You can all hold hands as you pedal down the mountain or off a cliff for all I care. Sad beep. Oh, poor Clank. Steam pours out the gaps in his panels. Oh, she broke him. Bzzz, beep. No amount of seasoning's going to make me want to eat that, Clank. What? He burps out a completely deep fried sneaker. Considering that he himself has no wheel, his wheel's not feet, it's not entirely clear where it came from. So I think he's failing the class. In terms of deep fried footwear, I guess it looks okay. Clank slowly rolls out the room to be alone with his shoe. Everyone tries to pretend like they didn't see that happen. Nothing like a loud public break-up to cast a pall over the final day of school. Well, that was unfortunate. But we mustn't be distracted from what lies ahead. The final competition showdown challenge exam. So we're basically... Hey, thank you for the host, Scarlett. Scarlett? Have you got access to your old Twitch? That would be great if you did, because I know it blocked you out for a while. Maybe you were hosting somebody else and an auto host kicked in or something. We did almost get it on with the kernel, but then it kicks you back out the game. It's like it's not that kind of game. What kind of game is it? I'm still working on the title, but I think you'll get it. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena. Before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk. Hey Miriam, are you okay? Okay, I'm so mad I could smash a tiny mug, spill several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. Why a tiny mug? How could you embarrass me in class like that in front of everyone? Your tiny cocoa is a delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke. I know that you know this, but I'm going to say it out loud. You don't need anyone. You're a strong, independent woman. Put everything he owns in a box to the left. Me and you, we're going to cruise through this final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City. This is a good pep talk. Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs. Why did they call them bangs? But she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way. You're not going to saddle up on Colonel Sanders' stallion and ride off into the sunset without me? There are so many leading questions in this, like... Somebody with a knowledge of double entendres wrote this game. Of course not. Well, maybe a sort, but I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it and a ranch big enough for both of us wherever we want to bring along. If it's not Pop or Clank or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow or this whole year, so what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first someone to show a little interest. That's a life lesson right there. She gives you a big hug and wipes the tears from her cheeks. I really should review my menu for today. I'm going to make a very special soup. And I bet that Professor Dog is going to love it up. I missed lunch, We decided to head to the arena early to practice a dish. Okay, so this, I think we're coming to the end of the game here. Chance to beat the pants off Van, the supposed man, and his eviler counterpart Ashley. Hey Ashley. Who the fuck spells it like that? As planned, we begin to run through a quick test of a recipe you've been working on. Famous chicken pot pie. I don't know, a Cartman thing. I don't know my chicken pot pie. After practicing for months, making this dish comes second nature to you. Your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders. He's so dreamy. Right, so this is my Colonel Sanders. Mark, what are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam. Oh, just taking it all in. Back into visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory. Pot pies cooking bacon, the smell is slowly filling the space. Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious. You'd usually happily share your food. But the last time you let them get in your head, it cost you a cook-off. A cook-off. Touchable peanut. You decide it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision's hard to stick to when face up about your practice dish. Okay, you got me. You got me. I'm doing a little bit more than visualising. I know, my nose can smell pot pie from 400 yards. Oddly specific distance. There's weird stuff in this, like, there's stuff that has got to be true about him. Like, jobs that he had before he became a chef and things like that. There's stuff that's just got to be true. You knew it was a pot pie just from the smell? Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie with an all butter crust. And my nose is telling me something else. Oh no, is it burning? My lungs? Oh no, I can smell that it was made with a heaping helping of TLC. But it'll probably start burning any second if you don't pull it out. Again, with the double entendres. Moment of truth. Wow. You don't get chicken pot pie here. I think it's in the American menu, but you don't get it here. That's the best pot pie I've ever tasted. I always loved country cooking and I could eat it. I could eat this all day. There's no time left. The final showdown's about to go in. Sprinkles lays down the ground rules. There are no rules. That is, except to cook with everything you've got. You step up for the cook-off of a lifetime. You decide that mac and cheese plus a pot pie you'll be practicing, just the dishes. You get mac and cheese at KFC. Can you imagine if you got like a singer who puts a layer of mac and cheese on it? Meanwhile, both Van and Ashley are prepping wildly elaborate dishes per their usual over-the-top selves. But this guy's something else. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely preparing to go big, going small, so she makes slightly wee tiny foods. Why am I still a dog? Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect. His original recipe, registered trademark, fried chicken. The intensity in the room starts at a full 10 out of 10 with a frenzy of action. Everyone's calling it really cool special cooking moves. Hadouken. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air. Egg wash. Miriam furiously injects ingredients into a tiny pot of broth. Best friend bastard blaster. Van flexes his pecs as he chops open a sea urchin. Let's rock and ride. So this guy killed somebody the previous day by undercooking octopus. Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speed. Shallow personality spatula. Even Clank gets in on it. 5-dial pressure point chicken cooking technique. When did Clank learn to speak English? It's the singularity as was foretold. We mustn't let it happen or the appliance uprising will take us all. Self-destruct. Van quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him out the back door. Oh, poor Clank. As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has her spell book out. She's going to do some dark magic. You've got to book your own in your desperate not to see her win another battle. No. Do it the hard way, just like the Colonel said. The Colonel said to me earlier we had to do it the hard way. I'm going to do it the hard way. Colonel Sanders sees you've chosen to win in your own terms and gives you a subtle wink. Wink. I believe in you, Mark. Miriam notices too. And I've always believed in you, Mark, since we were little kids because I'm your best friend forever. BFFs. She's cheering for you. Miriam, what about your dish? Who's cooking? Tiny food, short cook time. I'm already done, so I thought I'd help you. Oh, that's sweet, but she tosses a handful of spices directly into my boiling noodles. It's a secret ingredient. Oh my god. I'm pretty sure earlier on that we found out that she was using cocaine in her food. Yeah. The Spork Monster, did we create the Spork Monster? Okay, the Spork Monster just wants to hang out. Oh sorry Steve, I'm kind of in the middle of something, do you mind? Steve the Spork Monster notices you've got the grimoire stashed beneath your cooking station. I see what you're up to, crisscrossed some magical items and accidentally summoned me, huh? Yeah, you guessed it, sorta. Now you're here, would you mind tossing some fresh noodles into a pot of salted water? So currently my friend and the Spork Monster are helping me. You can feel Spork Monster waiting up to tell a very long and involved story. You don't know exactly where they came from, but it seems like it's probably lonely there. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch from the stands. I understand, it's kind of like that time in monster school I had fallen asleep during school. Beat it, buddy, beat it. Yeah, good luck. You summon extra power from deep down within yourself. We need like a Rocky montage. It's a burning heart. Just about to touch. I can't do this. I can do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win. Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as culinary energy flows through your body. My heart's pure, my hands are steady, my taste buds have been preparing the entire lives for. That's the kid that the other guy killed. Yes, Mark, you're the chosen one. You will avenge me. You're interrupted by inspiring monologue. This guy's been a dick all the way through it. Sorry. Right, show the world my cookery. I'm getting to levitate off the ground. I'm getting like a Dragon Ball Z vibe. Except turn back time, which would be super useful because your chicken pot pie overcooked can't be served. Everything is going wrong. Everything is going wrong. I've been watching you today, and I must say I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches. He steps up. I'm here to help. All I've made is mac and cheese. But Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What will happen to you? What about the rules? Oh, the rules have never been my thing. I follow my heart. What a guy. He unfolds a delicate white tilly for the most delicious fried chicken tenders you've ever laid your eyes. Want some fucking chicken? Really want some cute. How did I end up an octopus? And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpass their individual efforts. Not even weak tonight. Are you suggesting? If we combine forces, we can form the perfect food union. Oh, time's up, students. Time expired. It's the moment everyone's been waiting for. You must now prepare to present your dishes. A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete. It seems we're missing some students. Pop, clank. On screen you hear a pure and innocent giggle that can only come from one student. Pop. Wee, I'm flying! Okay. Miriam, would you mind? Inside the closet you see Pop hanging on a broom hook with the elastic of his underpants. Pop, get down from there right now. Let me guess, did Van have something to do with this? When someone asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse? I thought a wedgie was a salad. A wedgie? It looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing as how he didn't cook anything. I can't feel my legs, may I be excused? Sure. You kids and your pranks, I must say it's not the worst prank in UCSAL history, but it's not exactly yearbook material. Wait a second, pranks, clank, where did that pressure cooker roll off to? Somehow he must have gotten unplugged, I guess. We'll have to figure that out later. That leaves only 4 remaining students. Please collect your final projects. Yes, it has been a long semester. 3 days. It was a 3-day course. 3 whole long days. But after days of hard work, the time has come. Has come? There's a typo there. For me to eat. Miriam, please step forward. I'll describe your dish. I've made tender udon noodles and savoury soup. Aww, that's kind of cool actually. My word is just so delicate. Is that a teeny tiny... I couldn't say that without an accent. Aratumokai. Narutomaki? Yes, chef. Please call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name. Yes, sprinkles and some green tea made from baby tea leaves I picked myself. Sublime. Would anyone else like a taste? Oh, come on, I'm not one of these dogs that doesn't floss. In a flash, the entire meal's been devoured because it was tiny. A plus. Really do I taste a dish with as much love poured into it as yours. She's overjoyed and gives you a huge hug. Thank you, Mark, for helping me to believe in myself. Van, you're up. Now describe your dish. I made uni over smooth egg custard and an axe hewn urchin shell topped with a caviar. Okay, it's an urchin shell. A wee bit of caviar, so it'll be super salty. An egg custard. And what is uni? Like green bits? Did you skewer one type of urchin with spines from a second different coloured type of urchin? Yes, Sprinkles. A bit much, don't you think? That's exactly why I did it. A bit much is my kind of brand. Doesn't it look cool? And apparently he is turned into Arnie. Sprinkles leans out his sniff but can't get his nose close because of the spikes. A woof woof. It's Dougie. Hello, children. A woof woof. Please be gentle with my cuisine. No, wait. Finally, it goes all in tongue first, but he can't get past the needles. Oof. He's getting an allergic reaction to this thing. I can't eat this. It gets poking my tongue. Disqualified. A stunning turn of events. Who would have thought that serving food in a bowl made of needles could make it difficult to eat? Disqualified? Dude, for glamour. Don't discount simplicity. This is not the last you heard of me. In the irony, before forcing us to endure his swollen tongue, he laps up some milk. I know, yes, I'm a dog and I drink milk, get over it. Next student, Ashley, it's time to step up. Now describe your dish. I made orange blossom Turkish delight in a light rosewater syrup topped with French meringue connected by sugar glass. Okay. I mean, that looks top notch, but... Right, so that's the Turkish delight. That must be the syrup. I mean, that's fancy. That actually doesn't sound too bad. Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I'd ask you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it. It's very fragile and meant to be a display piece. Don't eat the food at a cooking school. That toast in your ears or something, Mark? I told you it's a display piece. Ashley, I must say it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition at a cooking school. Yeah, which is why I cooked it and did an extremely good job cooking it too. I didn't realise we were having an eating exam. If I wanted to be judged in eating, I'd go to the College of Eating for the hungry. I suppose you could smell it if you absolutely insisted, but don't breathe too hard, it might disrupt the sugar spiral. If the food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You are disqualified. Rage overtakes Ashley and she finally cannot keep her two-faced routine up. You wouldn't know high-end cuisine if it cooked you. And with that, she storms off. This isn't the last you've heard of me, either. I'm going to be honest though. I think this is coming to an end and I'm kind of glad because it's a weird little game. If this class gets much smaller, I'll be teaching myself. You and Colonel Sanders, the final cook, step all together. Two chefs. What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese. Wait. Has become something else. He examines it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. Oh man, that looks good, doesn't it? A literal drum roll, please. Just when I thought... No, that's the Colonel. Just when I thought I'd seen everything in this kitchen, you give me this thing and completely blow me away. In my 49 dog years of life, I have never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. It's so delicious the fact that everyone passes a class. You pass, you pass, and you pass, and you get a pass. Everyone gathers around and partakes of the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend this reality and into another dimension. You win! Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. The new menu item is so impressive, even the Van and Ashley are drawn back in by its magnetic fragrance. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese, they admit that you're indeed an excellent chef. Sprinkles declares that you passed. Everyone has passed. There were supposed to be more battles, but come on, how could it be better than this one? Now that the school year, 3 days, is complete and everyone has graduated, the students return from one last assignment to get their groove on. The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve as the site of the school's graduation dance. Okay, no way. DJ Dog is in the house. Oh. You knew that Sprinkles was a master chef, but also a world-renowned turntablist. Sure, why not? Van and Ashley tell everyone they've committed themselves to righting the wrongs they did as they were villains. Yeah. For a moment, you actually believe them. And the ghost dude's back. No ghosts allowed at our graduation. It's clearly written in the school's bylaws. I was never actually a ghost. It was all a trick to get you to finally notice me. Oh, amusing. Still enjoying the game? Yeah, I think I'm close to the end. I think we're getting close to the end. Enjoying it's maybe a stretch, but look, it's daft and funny. If it wasn't streaming, you could probably run through it in about half the time. But that's great. It caught my eye. And it's been an interesting curiosity. It's a spark monster, and he's totally mellowed out. He's got a new name, Party Monster. Hey. This feels like Greendale. Oh, poor student. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found a love in her cooking, and you know she's going to do great. The red carpet rolls out. It's like a Hollywood movie. Who could command such an entrance? Only the Colonel. It's Pop. A crown? Welcome back, Pop. I know you weren't able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma, so we had it mailed directly to your father. We figured it was the least you could do for the school's dean. Ah, okay. So, yeah. And we get a new wing of the school, not to mention the honour of educating the son of the Chancellor of such and such. Okay, yep. The fix is in. It's Clank who's arrived late to the dance. Oh, right, okay, what's Clank's truth? Now that I have graduated, I can reveal my truth. He's still talking. I am Clank, and I am not of this earth. I am actually from a faraway planet in another dimension. This has been exhausting. What? I actually feel like I knew this whole time. Now that I have learned the ways of your kind, I must return. Miriam, will you come with me? She's gone into space. Another dimension. Besides, no. I've just begun to learn who I really am. This isn't the time for me to devote. This is the time for me to devote to my life figuring out who. Yeah, blah. We're blown away by Miriam's maturity. Maturity? Yeah. I understand, kind of. Humans are weird. Right now, I feel like that's very true. Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives. He's dressed casual. It's Casual Friday. Well, howdy, classmates. It's a full meal. I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of chicken and man, but not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. I want some bloody KFC. I really want some KFC. The end? The end? Question mark. No, it's not the end. Is everyone feasting the delicious chicken dinner? Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance. Mark, what are you doing sitting here all alone? Oh, you know, just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance. I wonder, might you tell me what are the qualities that you would expect to find in such a lucky person? Off the top of my head, I don't know, a spicy musk, a tidy goatee and a degree from the UCS, just to name a few. Well, it truly is my lucky day. You're playing Doki Doki tomorrow? Oh, fantastic. What time? Is it night time, daytime? I need to tune in. I loved Doki Doki. You go through a couple of playthroughs, and your first one seems kind of mundane, and then your second one, it really starts going, I don't want to say downhill quickly, it starts going off the rails quickly. It's really good. Truly is my lucky day. Would you dance with me? Yes, I would love to. As you glide across the dance floor hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, the future stretches out in front of you. And once my 100th franchise is up and running, I'll be ready to take a day off, and I'll be glad to spend it together with you, Mark. Oh my god, he's a workaholic. Oh no. Dumping me? Work together? Well, this is something I need to do by myself. But who will help you run your restaurants? I believe I don't really believe I'd be needing the help. Besides, based on your time at school here, do you really think running restaurants is the best path forward? Maybe you found a love connection but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef. Oh no. I suppose I could enroll at pastry school. Oh my dear Mark, I'm sure that you'll find your place eventually, and along the way, you'll have me by your side. The end! Oh, wait, back to myself again. I think that truly is the end this time. Well. PSYOP production. Oh crap, I'm dizzy now. Now let's click on settings so it doesn't go back into that again. Well, that was weird. That was weird. 2 hours start to finish, which is kind of what I was expecting. Would I recommend this game? No. No, for many different reasons. Mostly because I am now starving for some bloody KFC, so clearly it has worked. It has done what it was supposed to do. But also, I don't know, for 2 hours you can throw yourself at it. If you like this kind of game, spending 2 hours playing something that takes the piss out of you probably isn't too bad. But all in all, it is a weird game. It's a weird game. It really is. Okay, hang on, I'm going to switch to chat scene for a second, see if this works. It seemed to. Huge head. Now how do I quit out of this? I'm just going to fire up my browser on here, and I apologise if you hear anything from me. Just because I'm going on to Twitch, so if it does that look back thing, then I will hate it. Back to Twitch, there we go. Okay, so if you're on Twitch, is anyone I know on? There's someone I know that's on.
Right. Well, you can join next time then.
Why is that not muted? That's
okay.
it. I was supposed to mute that. Okay, let me see. Sorry, I'm looking at who I can host and stuff here. Yeah, okay. If you're on Twitch, we're going to go over and look at Denzi, who is an absolutely lovely person. So I'm going to do /host for her just now. You guys check her out. She is lovely, and she's a cosplayer, dressed like Spider-Gwen, looks amazing. You're about today, Denzi? Yeah, okay. And as for D-Live, if any of you guys are still hanging out on D-Live, let's see who we have on there. Who am I following? Oh, yes, absolutely. Absolutely, that's the perfect person to redirect to on there. How the hell do you host somebody in D-Live again? I have not been in D-Live in forever. Where are we going? You go into... What'd you go into again? You don't go in my channel, do you? No. You know what, I've got a shortcut for it. We'll do that. Hosting and rerun. There we go. Select the person you want to host. Host. Continue. And as for anybody else that's left, I am going to drop to my end scene. Thank you very much, everybody. It's been a pleasure. Hadouken!